All right, on this edition of You Ask the Questions, we're interviewing Justin Johnson. All right, Justin, Lisa would like to know, where would you have ended up if the Monarchs hadn't signed you this season?
During July, I had a few teams talk to my agent or whatever about possibly playing for them, but other than that, I'd rather not say who. All I know is I'm very happy with the outcome, and I look forward to the season.
All right, Dave would like to know, does going into camp with a signed contract and knowing you're a fan favorite in Manchester allow you to focus more on just having fun and giving your best game?
It gives you a feeling of a sense of security, but I think for someone like me who has to stay honest in all phases of the game, it's important to stay urgent, play desperate hockey, and don't lose a sense of why you're there, and always give your best effort. And the team is, for a guy like me, is paying me to be a certain way, and for that it's working hard, being accountable, holding my teammates accountable, being positive on and off the rink, and just being a good teammate.
All right, Tim would like to know, who was your favorite person to throw down with last year?
I think Yablonski, obviously. That was a guy that's been around the rink for a long time and has got a great reputation. It was a learning experience for me, but I think it kind of springboarded me to the rest of the season because I learned a lot in his first two fights, and him being the guy that he is, was very supportive of me last year because we had a bit of a relationship that stemmed from playing together in Idaho a few years ago, and he was real good about giving me tips and helping me out during the season, supporting me, making me feel confident about my style. And other than that, it was just I think it was my first taste of the American League, and I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
All right, Michael would like to know, what are your goals for this year?
Obviously, to improve on a good season from last year, whether that be playing in more games, getting more ice time, being a productive, more of a productive member on the team in terms of stat-wise, in terms of pluses and goals and assists. Continue to be positive and support my teammates, and hopefully we can have a good special season where we have a deep run in the playoffs and hopefully a shot at the Calder Cup.
Marlene's question is, how did growing up in Alaska prepare you for playing professional hockey?
I grew up in Alaska during a pretty special time in terms of the kind of hockey players that were coming up in my community, so there was lots of really good players to try to emulate, and I think that's what I did. I tried to pattern myself out after guys that I knew to be good players, and whether it was skating like them, taping my stick like them, shooting, passing, all that kind of stuff. And when you grow up in such a good, solid group, you don't want to be the weak link, so you want to push yourself and make sure that when other guys are getting opportunities, you're not the one being left out in the cold, and you're moving forward with your career as well.
Right, Tracy would like to know, what do you like most about being a Monarch?
I like that it's a first-class organization. It's a nice community. It's a great facility. You're being treated very well. Being in New England is a special place. I've got a keen sense of appreciation of history, and the special group of people. Mark Morris and Scott Pellerin do a great job coaching the team and leading the group, and a guy like Hubie McDonough providing the role, being the glue, and obviously you can tell, and it's very apparent that we're well supported both by the organization and the front office and the fans.
All right, and final question, Keith wants to know, have you gotten any fighting tips from either Richard Clune or Kevin Westgard?
Obviously, any guys that fight a little bit, you kind of give I guess feedback more or less of each other, their fights, and Kevin Westgarth obviously is a guy that worked his way up and supplanted himself as an established NHL heavyweight, so he's got good things to say or whatever, and Clune and I are just trying to get our foot in the door and be formidable as well. So I think it's all good. Not everybody's the same type of fighter, but or enforcer, or a guy who likes to step up for his teammates. But it's all positive, and everybody's here to support each other.
All right, Justin, thanks for joining us on You Ask the Question, presented by Southwest Airlines.
Thank you.